Donovan Clingan is quickly becoming one of the most underrated players in the entire NBA, and what he's doing in the league right now is going over a lot of NBA fans' heads. And quickly, I want to talk about rookie Donovan Clingan getting drafted to the Portland Trail Blazers originally to play behind DeAndre Ayton as a rookie, just to be a role-playing center. And in his rookie year, he would average 6.5 points, 8 rebounds, and assist 1.6 blocks per game in only 20 minutes a night. And even though he wouldn't play that much and only play 67 games this season, he had some monster games in his rookie season showing flashes of what he could do if he was a full-time starting center in the NBA. I mean, look at these games. He has multiple 20 rebound games and even a game with 8 blocks, 17, 12, and 8, almost a triple-double with blocks. And after this rookie season, it was clear to Blazers fans that from what they've seen, they wanted Donovan Clingan to be the starting center for their team for the foreseeable future. And even though he didn't play that much, as we looked at, only 20 minutes per game in 67 games, Donovan Clingan would still be all-rookie second team after his rookie season. The only issue for Donovan Clingan was the Blazers' center room was filled with Robert Williams, DeAndre Ayton, and now Clingan, so the Blazers front office had a decision to make. Who were they going to trade or cut, or what was going to happen? And boom, DeAndre Ayton would get bought out by the Trailblazers. I guess they couldn't find a good trade for him or anything, because honestly, teams don't really want him, and if you're a Lakers fan, you know exactly what I mean. Going into the season, you were probably excited for Ayton, but that's a whole nother story. But now, the room and the road was clear for Donovan Clingan to be the starter for the Trailblazers. And going into the season, the expectations from the Blazers fans were pretty high, as he should be a good, solidified starting center in the league, but the rest of the league was really under the radar on him. And after a slow-ish start to the season for Clingan, he has been posting insane stat-stuffing games and helping keep the Blazers afloat in the play-in race in the West. And yes, we did see some of this from his rookie season, but now it is in way higher volume. Games of 23, 18, and 7, 17, 21, and 4, 20, 19, and 3, 22, 10, and 4. He does this on a nightly basis in Portland. And as you can see, his stats so far this season, his minutes have increased by about 8 minutes per game, averaging about 12 points per game. Third in the league in rebounds, 2 assists, and still 1.5 blocks per game. And something that he has added to his game that has helped the Blazers tremendously is being able to shoot the 3 ball. His rookie season, he rarely shot it. He shot under 30%. This season, he's around 33% on 3 attempts per game, which is below league average, but you still have to respect his 3. You cannot leave him wide open. He has had plenty of games shooting elite volume and percentages from 3, and at being 7'2" rim protector who can go to the top of the key, catch and shoot a wide open 3 and cash it, he is turning into an absolute beast on offense. And that is just scoring and shooting. Look at the offensive rebounds per game Donovan Clingan is averaging this season. 4.6 offensive rebounds per game. That leads the entire NBA this season. And not just in totals. In the NBA this season, he is also the league leader in offensive rebound percentage. And if we're looking at the league leaders over the last 10 to 13 years, he is up there with the elites at almost an 18% offensive rebound percentage. I would say it's pretty obvious that right now, Donovan Clingan is the best offensive rebounder in the NBA. And he has a case to be the best rebounder as well, as he is 3rd in total rebounds. And now looking at Clingan's on-off stats over the last 2 years, in his first year, he didn't play that many minutes, as only 1,300 minutes, but still was a plus 3.9 on the court and a plus 9 expected win total. And as his minutes have increased, that number has stayed the same and even slightly increased as well. And I know this is going to be a lot to look at right now, but let's break it down. These are Donovan Clingan's advanced defensive stats this season. And the first 2 things that stand out to me is that he's 90th percentile in defensive rebounding and 91st percentile in rim defense. Another thing that's really cool to look at is rim frequency. This is the shots taken by the other team at the rim when he's on the court, and it's in the 33rd percentile, which means when he's on the court, teams take less shots at the rim, so he is that presence in the paint that they need him to be. Obviously, 96th percentile in block percentage. That's probably not shocking to any of you guys. When you're 7'2", you're going to be up there with that. Versatility is low. Yes, when he gets switched out on the perimeter, it is a little bit scary, but he is 7'2". He's made to be a paint defender. And then 91st percentile in crafted defensive plus minus. The thing about Clingan that makes him so special is he already has all of the physical tools to be a dominant center in the league, at least on the defensive end. And if he can keep crafting that offensive style to his game, he could be an all-star in this league. And I want to touch again, he is developing his offensive game. If we're looking at his last 10 games as of today, February 24th, 2026, he is shooting 43% from 3. That is ridiculous. Averaging 14 points, 12 rebounds, 3 assists, 65% true shooting. He is putting it all together. Not to mention, he is in the early stages of his career still. He just turned 22 years old. He was doing everything we just looked at 21 years old. He still has multiple years before he's even reached his peak, and he's doing things that is already at an insane volume and level in this league. The last agenda I want to push in this video is that he is the best player from the 2024 draft class. And I know that might sound crazy, but I'm going to show you some things and you're going to have to hear me out. This graph is only players from the 2024 draft class, and it's offensive box plus minus and defensive box plus minus put on a graph. So you're going to want to be on the very right side for defense and at the very top for offense. Okay, and we see Clingan is probably the most well-rounded player in this draft class, being in that upper right quadrant. Here's another graph with only players from the 2024 draft class, and as we can see, this is graphing Clingan, Sarr, Castle, Shepard, and Zach Edey, and it's Darko career DPM. If you don't know what that is, it's a defensive box plus minus metric that uses some predictive analysis as well. And as you can see, Clingan starts off kind of in the middle of the pack, and then as you can see, as of today, he is the leader in this metric out of all of these players from the draft class. This is absolutely insane. Only 2 players this season have averaged 17 points, 12 rebounds, and 2.5 blocks over a 6-game span. Wemby and Donovan Clingan. Clingan ranks since February 1st, minimum 5 games played, 25 minutes per game, 23.2 rebound percentage, first, 13.4 rebounds per game, second, 58.1% field goal percentage, ninth, 68.5 true shooting percentage, ninth, 67.4% effective field goal percentage, 10th, 124.2 offensive rating, 13th, plus 13 at rating, 19th. This is out of all the players in the NBA. It's safe to say he is on an amazing trajectory for his career, and I cannot wait to see what he does for the rest of the season. But I want to bring up one more thing that I absolutely love about Donovan Clingan, and that is his just pure passion for basketball. Every single time you see him on the court, when he dunks, when he gets an and one, when he gets a good pass, a block, he is fired up, screaming, getting hyped up from the crowd and hyping up his teammates. And as a Blazers fan, this is what we love to see from our starting center. I can't wait to see Clingan blossom for the rest of his career, go off, get so much better. I could see him averaging 17, 13, 3 blocks at his peak of his career, being an all-star DPOY candidate. I cannot wait. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.